Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to another edition of Androids and Alligators. I am your host, Andrew Gomez, aka A3K, coming to you with a momentous announcement. If you're not aware, you might have seen the header, you might have seen the title. This is a big deal. This is we finally made it to our 10th episode anniversary. Hit the music.
Say congratulations.
Yeah, we finally made it, guys. Thank you so much for listening and being along with us on this ride that we provide to you whenever we want to, whenever we feel that the mood strikes. My co-host, as always, the lovely, the beautiful, the handsome, the very young, Josh Michaels. Give it up, Josh Michaels. How are you, man?
Great. Good to be here on the 10th episode. I didn't think we'd ever get here. I also think that you said it right. It's when inspiration strikes, and it strikes when it does. It's a cruel mistress, a foul temptress. It hits us when it hits us. We're not pumping out episodes every week, but we are bringing you quality content when we feel like we can bring quality content. We are quantity over quantity.
And that it really is the name of the game. So, I mean, right off the top, what do you want to get into first, man?
Well, first of all, I just want to say it's good to have you back. As an official.
Yeah. I forgot. I joined Team 10 for about
that was
about 4 hours.
I'm glad you forgot about it because it's not that important. I do want to say, however, other than that, it's just good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back, man. And might I add, for some reason, you look very well. Is that a new shirt? It looks great.
Your shirt looks pretty cool though. Actually, I think your shirt looks a lot cooler than mine. My shirt's like pretty cheap. I got it from like Target. Your shirt looks like it's really cool though.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, my shirt's all right, dude. But I mean, I like your shirt. I like your hair. Your hair looks really good today.
I like your hat. You have a good hat, man.
Oh,
you have a good hat. It's got like a D on it. Is that D for like dank? You got a dank or for dab? You got a cool hat.
Yeah, it's for dad on them haters.
Dad, you got a cool hat, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for wearing that cool hat.
But thanks, man. Thank you. Are those new jeans? They look really good on you, by the way.
I appreciate you acknowledging my jeans when you're wearing jeans that look so fucking tight, bro.
Okay, wait a second.
Tight jeans, man. Those jeans are good.
Can we
what
pause?
What size are they?
Wait, these are 38 Husky. Thank you very much.
Husky's a thing. I like that.
Husky, a little svelte. You know what I mean?
Husky feels like it'd be offensive now, but it's a thing.
Everything's offensive now. But I'm wearing Husky jeans. They feel real good. Real like they're my size, is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. But every time I compliment you with something, you always just fire back with a compliment to me. Like, why can't you just take the compliment? Is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't think you were. I don't really think I got any compliments from you.
Well, I said your shirt was nice.
But your shirt looks great, though.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm just saying it's. I'm trying to talk to you about receiving a compliment, and I feel like you're like uncomfortable with the compliment. Like, are those new boots?
No.
Well, they look great. I've never seen them before.
You
see, that's let me cut before you say how cool my Asics are. By the way, hot gym shoes.
They look like you bought them out of a bargain bin at Walmart, but I like them.
They do?
A Payless, maybe.
These are... Actually, I bought these at Dick's. It used to be Chicks, and now it's Dick's. We're political now, I guess.
I think... Look, let me tell you this right now. I could take a compliment, bro. Compliment me one more time.
Your smile looks very bright
Your
today.
face lightens my day.
This is what I'm talking about.
Just one last one, I promise. Okay. One last one.
I'll say something nice about you, and then you don't have to say anything back to me about that.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I won't say anything. So I'm you're just going to say something nice, and I'm just going to not say anything, or?
No, like I say something nice to you, and then you just say thank you, and you don't have to like say anything nice on me.
Okay.
Because I know I don't wear this shirt for no reason.
Okay.
I know it's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
That's a nice watch, man.
Thank you so much. I love watching you and everything that you do. You're amazing. I love you. Oh,
see, too much. Just take the compliment.
Okay, can I try it one more time? I'm not gonna say anything. Compliment me. I'm not gonna say anything.
Last one. All right, last one. If you can't take the compliment, we're gonna move on. Okay. I'm out of things to say nice about you, dude.
What?
I think I'm all out of nice things. I said your shirt, your jeans, your shoes, your watch, your teeth, your hair.
Man, dude, I think your teeth, your hair, your watch, your jeans, your shirt. I think those are all great about you, dude. Thank you. I mean, thank you for being my friend.
And you failed the test.
Anyway, you do look great.
You look great.
Thanks. You look great.
See, I'm doing it now, dude. You got me.
What have you been up to since you've been back in the androids and alligators universe? You stepped out a little bit to do your YouTube thing. Now you're back.
Yeah,
what have you been doing?
I was gone for about 4 hours, and
what have you been doing?
I've been celebrating Halloween.
Nice.
Listening to cop sirens.
There's a little bit of cop sirens coming in, but our microphones are so great, you're probably not going to even hear those.
Yeah,
cop
I
sirens.
hear them. These people might not hear it. I just been celebrating Halloween. I've been watching the World Series, which just ended. We'll get to our guest a little later. Well, it's a little elude.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, surprise guest. Sorry, I didn't let you know about that. But I've just been living life. Laying low, drinking. Crystal Skull Vodka, by the way, is our new sponsor.
Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull Vodka. Whenever you want some head, you grab the Crystal Skull.
Wow.
Right?
Isn't that wasn't that a sponsor of the Indiana Jones franchise?
Contrary to popular belief, Shia LaBeouf has nothing to do with this vodka. I'm talking about the cleanest, most pristine vodka you've ever had in your life. Crystal Skull Vodka, brought to you by your man, my favorite, Dan Aykroyd. Okay, let me just tell you about this vodka, okay? It's triple distilled.
He said quadruple.
Quadruple
Which
distilled.
I always think it's very funny when people say, like, seriously, the word quadrupled. It seems like very funny to me. It's like, how many times has this prestigious wine been distilled or vodka been distilled? And you look at someone honestly and you go, quadruple times. It just seems very silly. Like, very silly.
I'll have you know, this vodka's been distilled quadruple times.
Yeah. It seems very silly.
Not only that, and I don't want to harp on, bash them a little bit, but first stage, regular distillation. Second stage, double the distill. So we're already distilled twice. We get to third level, they distill it with charcoal, dude.
Wow.
Charcoal. And you know what they get diamonds out of? Charcoal.
Wow.
And that's alluding to stage 4 of the distillation.
Why isn't it distilled quintuple times?
That's one too many.
Also, do you know why? Do you know the only reason that I am aware of the term quintuple? Do you know why I know it's single, double, triple, quadruple, quintuple? Do you know why quintuple is the 5th?
I do not know.
Because there was a Disney Channel original movie where a mom had 5 twins. And it was called Quince.
Quince.
And it was a movie on the Disney Channel. It was called Quince. Because they weren't twins. They weren't triplets. They were quince.
They weren't quadlips. Wait.
I don't know what
is that
called.
What do you call it?
And so the whole movie, I think it was one of the girls from Halloween Town was also the star in this one. And
Okay.
it was quintuplets. And so and I just from that I've always been able to brag about knowing single, double, triple, quadruple, quintuplets because it's quince. The Disney Channel original movie.
Shinfo is our sponsor this week. Shitty info you might not need.
I think it's very important.
Halloween Town? Really?
Halloween Town. Speaking of Halloween, I had a pretty sick ass costume this Halloween.
Really? What were you for Halloween this year?
I'm a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, which might be a little controversial for reasons that a lot of people don't seem to know. But I was wanting to dress up as Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's kind of a scary costume. Did you have like all the burns and all that makeup stuff, or did you wear a mask, or what did you do?
I didn't. I was pretty broke.
Okay.
I had a sweater. I already had like a similar sweater.
Oh, like the stripe.
Yeah.
Red and green sweater.
I had the hat.
Okay, cool.
Because I got from Indiana Jones cosplay that I had done a while ago.
Yeah,
so
I remember that cosplay. You actually went to Comic-Con dressed as Indiana Jones. Remember?
Yeah. It was Indiana. It was like a little. It was my twist on Indiana Jones. Like it wasn't really Indiana Jones.
What was it?
It was Indiana Jones Home. So it was like I was Indiana Jones meets E.T. It was a mashup thing. Oh. It was pretty cool.
So what? Before we get into your costume this year, what is Indiana Jones Homes?
Indiana Jones Homes is like, well, I said Indiana Jones Homes, which is like, that could be like a mashup between Indiana Jones, E.T., and Sherlock Holmes.
That's what I was gonna say. It sounded like you said Holmes.
Yeah. So basically, it was like I looked like Indiana Jones, but my whip, at the end of my whip, the end, like when I would crack the whip,
cracking it, yeah,
there would be like a little light at the end of the whip that would be like E.T.'s finger. But also, I was a detective.
So, that's quite the imagination. That's what my teachers from like elementary like.
People said like, why were you going around Comic-Con with like a whip that had a light on the end of it, solving mysteries? And I said, Indiana phones home.
It probably felt good to explain your costume to every single person. It's like, what?
Well, a lot of people got it. It's pretty crazy. A lot of people like Indiana phones homes, and I said, yeah, thank you. And I cracked them with the whip. And I solved a mystery that they had in their life. It's
pretty dope, dude. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so this year,
Freddy Krueger. I couldn't afford a mask. I couldn't afford the makeup, so I just went. I basically just I had that same Indiana Jones hat. I had a glove that I made out of like plastic knives, and I basically just taped plastic knives to a glove.
Okay.
But at some point, like the glove got too hot, so I took the glove off.
Who wants to wear that all night? Really?
It really got very uncomfortable. I didn't make it right. It got very uncomfortable. So basically, I was just like, I took the glove off, and I was just walking around. I was trick or treating, and people would say, like, "What are you?" And I would say, "I'm Freddy Krueger." Before the burn, so I just had the hat and the sweater, and so my costume was like, I'm Freddy before the burns.
Oh, so when he was a pedophile.
What?
When Freddy Krueger was a pedophile, is what you're saying. You were a pedophile for Halloween.
No, I was Freddy Krueger before he got burned by.
Yeah, well, the reason why Freddy Krueger got burned was because he was a pedophile, and all the parents of the kids he touched burned him. So he couldn't touch them in real life, so he touched them in their dreams. So you were a pedophile, is what I'm gathering.
I mean,
wait, you were around kids?
Well, yeah, I was trick or treating.
Wait, you went trick or treating?
Yeah.
I mean, you do have a beautiful baby face. Let's get that straight.
But I think that you have a beautiful baby face.
Come on, man.
I went trick or treating, but I was Freddy before the burns. I guess now that you're pointing it out, he got burned because he allegedly.
I mean, we gotta allege. You gotta be alleged before you actually are.
Why is he such a hero in all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies? Then,
well, because people forget.
Jason was a retarded kid, right?
He loved his mother, but like, killed him.
I'm not being like rude, but wasn't he mentally handicapped?
That's a good question for another day.
But I mean, the thing is, like, what was Chucky? What was Chucky? Do you remember what Chucky was?
Chucky was a criminal that escaped prison and died.
Ade Due Dembula.
Yes, that.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
Yes, what you just said.
And and Freddy
was a pedophile.
He was a pedophile.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Yep.
Man,
poor planning on your part.
I didn't. I really did not think that ahead. I really. Wow. No wonder. I didn't get any candy.
And no wonder. I actually saw you walking in front of kids, and like mothers were like grabbing their kids and running away. Not because you were scary, but because of what you were dressed up as. It was like dressing up as Jared from Subway. You know.
Yeah, but I was like, But it was like Jared from Subway before they found out that he was like
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
I mean that's a good way to put it.
Still bad. Still a bad
Scary
dude,
bad, yeah.
but like almost worse
Like way worse.
because he's
I feel
like deceiving people. Anyway, I feel bad. I shouldn't have said that. I did. It was harmless. I was Freddy Krueger before the burns. But I was the only reason I was that is because I didn't have the money for the makeup or the burns. I don't know. What were you? I feel bad. What were you for Halloween?
The reason why I called you out on being a pedophile for Halloween is because I'm dumb as myself. I'm always the dumb person, and I don't know how to pronounce things, so I dress up as Freddy Cougar.
Freddy Cougar?
Yeah, it's like a cat.
I saw you that night too.
Well, I did research after the fact. That's why I know all these things about Freddy Krueger.
But you were Freddy Cougar.
I was Freddy Cougar, so like I
saw your costume. I don't
Yeah.
know why you think that you. I don't know why you're.
I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought Freddy Krueger was a cat.
You were dressed up as Courtney Cox from Cougar Town. But she went through like.
You saw me?
But she got burned. She went through a burn. So you look like a Courtney Cox burn victim that was also wearing a sweater and an Indiana Jones hat. And you called you got really drunk and you kept calling yourself Courtney Cougar Town.
Yeah, I kept saying I'm Courtney Cougar Town, but really I was just wanting to be a burned cock.
Yeah, and I said let's David
Cox.
Let's David forget this whole situation.
Let's even forget this whole bit, dude.
This whole bit.
No exit plan. That's what we do.
That's what we do here. We're bringing it to you hot. It's been hard. There's a lot of stuff in the
negativity.
A lot of negativity. A lot of bummer.
A lot of our heroes getting brought down hard.
I think a lot of people. I don't even want to use the word hero because I feel like it's been come out that they've had some very serious allegations made against them. So I feel like even saying that they were ever heroes, it's like makes me feel bad. Makes me feel wrong.
Well, like they say, never meet your heroes.
Never meet,
especially when they want to jack off in front of you. That is the moral of the story. I think.
Yeah, in the current climate, we don't have much to talk about outside of all this horrible news, and we don't want to make fun of that stuff
because it's not funny.
Because it's not
what's funny about that?
It's terrible. So I have something I just like want to pitch to you. Maybe what if we just because we're struggling for bits right now? What if we just
struggling?
What if we just kind of like off the top of the head, like no preparation? What if we just kind of go for it?
Like improv? Like what we do, but actually
do it.
Because, yeah.
Because we have ghostwriters.
I wasn't going to say that, but yes, we do have ghostwriters, and there are spooky spirits.
Spooky, kooky, almost said another word that had that same...
What was the word? Spooky, kooky.
Oh boy, nothing.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
Nothing. Cookie. Oh, dangerously close.
Wookie.
Wookie. Yes. That's what I was gonna say. Let's just riff a bit for the audience.
Did you do it all for the nookie?
There you go. That's what I meant.
Fred Durst. I get why you didn't want to say that. All right. Let's do some classic improv. Improv. All right. Classic improv. Josh, give me a place. Right off the top of your head. Well, give me a place.
Costco.
Okay. Me and you are at Costco.
I don't have a membership. I can't get in.
That's your thing. Now give me a character. Who am I?
You are one of the guys at a kiosk inside of Costco. You don't work for Costco?
I don't work for Costco. I'm a DirecTV guy.
Yeah, you're a DirecTV guy.
But you don't have a membership.
I can't even get in.
All right. Action.
Who starts it? I don't know. Guys, if you can't tell, I have no idea how improv works.
I'm piecing it together as we go.
All right.
So action. Okay. All right, action. Man, I'm glad I'm done with my cigarette break. I'm going to head back into the store.
Hey, man, do you got an extra smoke I can get off of you?
Yeah, man. They actually sell them inside. If you want to, buy something.
I can give you $1 for a cigarette. I actually don't have a membership. I can't get in.
Wait, you don't have? Wait, you're trying to get in the club? You know, membership?
I don't have. I come to Costco because I like being around bulk people.
Well, is that why you asked me for a cigarette? Because you see my bulk?
Well, I just wanted to say that you look like a guy that I could trust. You can't trust anybody nowadays, and you look like someone I could trust. You look like you just.
Fun fact.
You also smoke my brand.
What's your brand?
You also smoke my brand, Newports.
Oh, I'm a big Newport guy for sure.
Yeah.
I'm also not even an employee of Costco. I don't know. You see the shirt? I'm wearing a DirecTV shirt.
So can you sneak me in?
I might be able to get you in, but what's in it for me? You already asked me for cigarettes. What?
First of all, you never gave me a cigarette.
Yes, and I was going to, but at the same time, I need to know. What are you doing here, bro?
Okay.
You like hanging around bulk? That's your thing?
How about you give me a cigarette, you let me in, I'll buy a TV package from you.
I like where you're going with that, but what if I could sell you something better?
Like 2 cigarettes and no TV package?
How about I'm all out of cigarettes, but you come inside, I'll sneak you in. I want to sell you the premium of the premiums, something we shouldn't be selling inside of Costco. Would that interest you at all?
I guess. I'm a little skeptical, but you know what? Yes.
Well, when I say the premium of premiums, come on, take a walk with me inside. Oh, he's good. I got him. He's with me.
Do I show him my card?
Wink. No, you don't need a card, dude. I got you, dude.
No, but the reason I'm saying do I show him my card is because like I want to act confident, like I do have a card.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like when someone, like when you go and you get carded and someone's like, and they're like, they don't card you, but you go like, do you want to see my ID? And they go like, nah, you're fine. Because it's the confidence of you saying.
I like that you did that. That's forward thinking. That's thinking outside the bun.
Of course.
And
I'm a con artist.
You passed the test, dude.
Thank you.
I'm about to blow your mind right now. What if I told you that DirecTV is a front, all right?
For what?
For alien life forms, all right?
Oh, shit. I wouldn't believe you.
The premium of premiums, that doesn't even exist, dude. What does exist? Aliens. How do you think the satellites run?
Why are you telling me this? I just asked you for a cigarette.
Because you're a con artist, and we need a con artist in our group.
Whoa, dude. I can con people. I can't con aliens.
Con Air is what we need you to do.
That was a stretch.
And scene. Here we go.
That was a stretch.
Yeah, Con Air. We ended on a Nick Cage reference.
We're running out of bets because it's just so depressing. It's life sucks right now. But before we go, I think we should talk about a couple more things before we end up. I just want to do some real talk.
I was gonna get into some real talk real quick.
Good, some real talk.
This is the bit that I wanted to use on stage, but I feel like it can work here. I'm gonna tell you a story. We're gonna go back to little 10-year-old Andrew wearing size 12 husky pants. You know what I mean?
Love it.
Chili bowl haircut.
Love it.
Doesn't take his shirt off for shit in front of people, all right? Andrew just moved to a new community, all right? This is a story about when I joined a gang, all right? You ever joined a gang? You been in a gang before?
Never.
I've been in a gang before. So
I've been
little
in a
Andrew.
gang before.
You've been in a gangbang. That's different, though.
That's not a gang.
That's not a gang.
It is a gang, but we all bang.
Well, yeah, we all get beat up somehow. So I meet these kids, right? Inner city kids, like, hey, give me your bike. I'm like, no, you can't have my bike. And they're like, we want to join our gang. And it's weird how that went from give me your bike to you want to join our gang.
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah, I want to join your gang. What do I got to do? They're like, you got to get jumped in. And I'm like, all right. Well, what's that? What is jumped in? They're like, you got to let us beat you up for a minute, and you can't hit us back.
Oh, shit.
So, sweet deal, right? No, you get beat up for a minute. A whole minute, 60 seconds of people beating you up, and you can't do anything. So, I'm like, okay, I'm down. I want to be in your gang, dude. So, there's about 4 guys, right? One chubby dude, one skinny dude, another skinny dude, and like a dad-looking guy. Like, no business hanging out with little kids. So I get jumped in. 60 minutes go by. I got a couple of lumps. I'm like, oh, man, I'm so glad I did that. I'm in the gang now, right? Like, yeah, you're on SA Street. And I'm like, yeah, SA Street. Let's do this. So we're hanging out. I'm part of SA Street. A week goes by. I'm like, I'm in a gang. I'm feeling tough, feeling dope. I go back to where I met them at. no gang. And this is a story about how I didn't join a gang. I just got beat up for 60 seconds by a dad and a couple of his kids.
That's wild.
Still working on the bit.
It also
it's a true story.
It also took a long time.
Well, that's why you're the comedian.
There.
I'm just a guy now.
You're my improv guru.
I'm just a guy.
No, you're more than just a guy. You're the man.
What?
But before we go, I love the bit. I love it. Here's my rendition of it.
All right, make it better.
My rendition of it is, one time when I was a kid. Oh, okay. No, here we go. This is like a thought process. You go. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a part of a gang, and so one day.
All right, I like it.
So you're already setting yourself up. You're already saying that like this was a dream of yours.
Okay.
So now people are on your side and say, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a part of a gang. There was now this is where it gets a little weird. So you say like so when I was a kid, I always wanted to be part of a gang. I met up with the toughest kids at my school that I already knew were in a gang, and they said that they would jump me in. So they beat me up for a minute straight, but they never called me back. So that's just a story about me getting beat up. It's just a lot shorter, and it's a lot.
Okay, that's good.
But
all right.
This has been Comedy Corner. Now,
Comedy Corner.
Before we leave, I feel like I have something else. I need to say again. We're not going to talk about anything. We're not going to talk about Louis. We're not going to talk about Harvey. We're not going to talk about Hurricane or Weinstein. We're not going to talk about Texas. We're not going to talk about anything. Vegas.
Lou Bega.
We're not going to talk about We're not going to talk about anything. We're going to talk about Thor Ragnarok.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's
a good soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack. How'd you feel about the movie? Did you enjoy it?
That's a high note.
Yeah, it's a high note for you. Oh, man.
I'm a baritone. I couldn't.
God, you're really struggling. I have my problems with the film. I feel like I was waiting for an action movie, and I feel like I got a comedy, which I didn't hate, but I just feel like I was expecting something else entirely. What'd you think? Did you love it? Were you one of those guys that loved it?
I loved it. I thought it was the best Marvel movie of all the Marvel movies.
Wow.
Thor Ragnarok, okay? Let me just talk to you a little bit about how beautifully crafted this movie was.
Let me pass you off a little cast. Let me
get a little cast, all right? Let me get cast up.
Let me talk about this movie a little bit. Thor Ragnarok. Man, was it a fun movie? Yes. It was super fun. It was a great movie. The best Marvel movie? No. Second best Marvel movie? Possibly.
Well, Civil War was dope, right? We can agree.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I mean,
Spider-Man Homecoming?
was great. So was Civil War. I'm sorry.
Thor Ragnarok, best movie of them all.
Wow.
It was funny, right? Super funny.
Super funny.
Reminded me a lot about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Reminded me of Deadpool a lot.
Reminded me of Deadpool, super didn't take itself
It also
too
reminded
seriously.
me of. It reminded me of. What's that movie with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg?
Daddy's Home.
It reminded me of Daddy's Home.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of
I
course.
haven't even seen that movie, but it reminded me of that too.
Hulk was Will Ferrell. Thor was Mark Wahlberg.
Buddy comedy. It reminded me of Ride Along. Ice Cube.
Wise
Ice
Guys.
Cube.
What was that? Wise Guys or Old Guys or the
Grumpy Old Men.
No, the movie with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg where they played cops.
Bad guys. Good guys.
The okay guys.
Whatever guys.
Yeah, The Rock and Jamie Foxx were at the beginning and they died.
Ooh, spinoff. Thor.
The Other Guys. It was called The Other Guys. The Other Guys.
Thor, The Rock, starring Dwayne Johnson.
Wow.
Can we get that in production?
It also reminded me of that other Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg movie.
Wait, are you saying that this reminded you of a lot of Will Ferrell, Mark Ferrell movies?
Yeah.
Wait, Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg and Mark Ferrell, yeah. It was very inspiring. I liked it.
You know what a cat once?
Who, you?
Yeah. It was a wild cat, so we named him Will Ferrell. You get it? Get it? Because it was a feral cat. Get it?
Get it. Feral Audio needs to pick this podcast up. Oh, boy. I liked it. You liked it.
Let's see what our listeners thought of it. Our board is lighting up right now.
Lighting up.
So we're going to take a caller on line 1. It's actually 2 guys. Go ahead. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? How are you? Well, thank you for calling in Androids and Alligators. We were talking about Thor Ragnarok. How do you feel about it? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say that I thought that Thor Ragnarok was a steaming pile of shit.
What?
It was
That's
the
so
worst. It was the
crazy.
worst. It was the worst Marvel movie of them all. And I came to see a action movie, and instead I got a comedy. What is this bullshit?
Well, wait, okay. Let me hear your thoughts on it a little bit more. So you went to go see an action movie. You got a comedy movie. Why is that a bad thing? Why can't a Marvel movie be a comedy movie? What's wrong with that?
Look, Thor Ragnarok was the toilet paper that I wipe my ass with, okay?
Whoa, okay.
Thor...
You're allowed to have your own opinion.
Okay, first of all, too much of Thor being funny, right? I'm gonna have
Okay.
my buddy come in and finish my thoughts, because this is so bad, okay? This is as bad as the original Hulk movie. I'd rather see 1970s Lou Ferrigno Hulk movie than this piece of garbage.
Yeah, so it was this very shitty movie. I got so mad because the trailers made it seem they were so
Oh,
deceiving.
don't even get me started on the trailers.
The trailers made it seem like Thor was gonna have both of his eyes the whole time.
Thor lost his eyes.
And they made it seem like Hela was gonna be shaking his camera in New York. They lied. The trailers were very deceiving.
In the trailer, I don't know if you noticed this. I did, because I have a keen eye for these things.
I watched the trailer 27 times.
I couldn't stop watching the trailer. The trailer was on a loop, because I love Marvel movies, but this one is just repulsive.
In the comic books, the Hulk goes to Sakaar, and he becomes the champion warrior, and he becomes the Grandmaster of Sakaar in the comic books. But they made it seem like the Hulk was so stupid. They made it seem like he's some kind of moron.
Yeah, how about next time you give me the Hulk that has a little bit of emotion, okay? Not just because he sees Black Widow. And by the way, in this trailer, let me rewind a little bit to the trailer. Oh my God, the Thor's hammer gets destroyed in New York City in the trailer, but in the fucking...
It's in a green field. It's in some sort of green field. I don't like it.
It's so stupid.
It's very stupid. It's so stupid. And then you got the Korg played by Taika Waititi, the guy who directed the film. Who's this guy? Never read a comic book in his life. Who's this guy?
If I wanted to watch Flight of the Conchords, I'd watch Flight of the Conchords.
If I wanted to watch Hunt for the Wilder People, I would have watched Hunt for the Wilder People.
Hey, how about instead of Thor being Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords, you just have him be the God of Thunder?
Guys, you're talking too much.
This is out of hand.
You're talking way too much. You have way too many opinions.
Well, we have him on the line, though. Let's
get some final thoughts, or let's get some. What do we want from him?
Okay, so you didn't like Thor Ragnarok, but I bet you're pretty excited about this new Star Wars Last Jedi, right? Am I right?
Are you stupid? You're sitting here asking me if I think that piece of horse shit was worth watching? The trailer wasn't even worth watching. You think the movie's gonna be worth watching?
How about we have women do what they're supposed to do and not be in power?
Stupid. You wanna give me some fucking Pokemons? You wanna give me some fucking Stars Ice Warrior?
Yeah, what's that little Pokemon on the dashboard of the Millennium Falcon? It's so stupid. Let me guess, they just want to sell toys, right? That's what George Lucas just wants, to
Some
sell toys.
Pikachu, some fucking...
Yeah, how about we get Mewtwo out there, right, to help Luke Skywalker?
High five.
It's so stupid.
High five, bro. That's so funny.
I give it negative lightsabers out of 5.
Yeah, call it The Force Awakens, more The Last Jedi, more like the last Star Wars movie I ever go to see.
Yeah, more like the last stupid movie I'm gonna see.
That's so
All right.
funny.
Well, you guys are entitled to your own opinions, and you can think whatever you want. I guarantee you this movie will break records for sure.
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna break the records for the most Razzies ever earned by a stupid movie.
You know what?
Say, everybody's talking about Lord Snoke. Who's Snoke? Who's Snoke? I say, nope. I don't care about this movie. I don't want to see Rey. Instead, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see Tupac. I don't want to see I want to see all of them die.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Kill everybody.
Be cool.
And like, instead of Snope, you might need to smoke some weed to enjoy this movie a little bit. I don't even smoke weed.
I don't smoke weed either.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Me neither, but fuck these guys.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Yes, I love her very much.
Do you have a girlfriend?
What's it like having sex?
It's probably like Kylo Ren. It's probably like Kylo Ren's like lightsaber. How it goes like it kind of goes like at three ways. I go 3 ways.
Yeah, it's probably like Rick and Morty, right?
I love
Rick and Szechuan sauce. I didn't have enough of McDonald's.
All right, we're gonna cut you off there, guys. This is out of hand. We're hanging up, guys.
But I think that those movies are gonna be great.
These guys just hate to hate.
I love talking to them though. They're so funny.
I like getting that weird perspective on
They're
things.
so
you
funny.
know?
I love them. I love them to death.
Well, I want to talk about one more thing, but I don't have time for our guest.
Do you think we have time for the guest? If you do,
Let's get a quick sesh with the guest.
because they already came all the way out here, I guess.
I already came all the way out of here.
All right.
Jimmy, can you bring in the guest? Our guest actually is a diehard Dodger fan. Dodgers and Astros were in 7 games of the World Series, guys. One of the greatest World Series of our lifetime that I've ever seen in my life, of all time, if I might say so myself. And we're here with the man that you heard in the last episode. If you haven't heard it, go back and download it and listen to it. The Brown Ranger from Power Rangers. We're gonna go ahead and bring him here. Gustavo, come on. Was that his name, Gustavo? I think that was his name, right?
I don't really remember his name.
Yeah, what's up, fool? Okay, but like, let's make this quick and shit. Okay, so diehard Dodger fan, you have been supporting your boys in blue all season. How do you feel about the Dodgers losing in Game 7? After 29 years, they still don't have a World Championship. How do you feel about that? Okay, for like, this shit is fucking stupid. For like, you put out you Darvish out there that couldn't even fucking pitch and shit, but like they whatever, fool. I just want to say I'm fucking bummed and shit went down like that shit, but like fuck it, fool. We'll be back next year and shit. So did you? Obviously, it went to Game 7 at home. They lost. Did you have plans for? You know, if they won, yeah, fool. I like pressed my khakis and shit, and I washed my Cortezes and shit, but like they didn't win, so I put on my riot clothes and shit. You know, I was gonna go to downtown and fucking flip some cars over and shit. You know, go all crazy and shit. But or like that shit don't happen. So fuck it, fool. I don't know, whatever, fool.
That's it, fool.
Riveting. But like we'll be back next year and shit, fool. But like basically I couldn't riot and shit. That's what I'm saying. I did shoot my gun in the air a couple times and shit, and maybe that's why I'm not back for the Power Ranger movie and shit. Yep, you gotta let that go, man. That was 30 years ago. Whatever, fool. You fools are fucking whack, fool. All right, another satisfied guest.
Satisfied guest here on Androids and Alligators. I love being a part of this because we get guests that no one else has. We get the guests that people really care about.
Top-notch guests. So, Gustavo, thank you for your insight. He couldn't riot, folks, and that's why he's upset. I want to take this time to thank you all for listening to Androids and Alligators, a podcast that we want to put out every single other whenever we feel like.
Quality over quantity is what we're going for.
And as this being episode 10, I want to thank you guys, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, for listening and being along with us. And here's to 10 more, right?
10 more,
10
20
more, 20, 30, 40, 50. Till the wheels fall off.
70 more, 80 more.
Till this wonderful, beautiful equipment that our buddy
We can't talk about him anymore. Who cares? But
Who cares? Yeah.
who cares?
But thank you guys, honestly, for listening, rating, reviewing, downloading, and honestly, just for asking us questions and like being the coolest fans of them all. Yeah, Joe Rogan puts out a show every day. Guess what? Joe Rogan's not doing hot bits like this.
true.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Love the guy.
It's true.
By the way, listen to one of the last Joe Rogan Experience podcasts
Oh, for
with Tom
some
DeLonge.
alien enlightenment.
Next episode, we're going to get deep into this, all right? We actually have Josh reached out to a guy who claims to be a conspiracy theorist expert. He's going to be on the next episode, guys. But till then,
Stay tuned, stay glued. No, I'm just kidding.
smoke a Dutch and read a book.
Yeah, fuck that.
Shouts
Fuck
out
that.
to our boys, All Black Podcast, part of the network that we're working on.
That we're working on, quote unquote, working on.
We don't have a
But
name for it. And also, I think on the next episode, we're going to unearth an episode of Crybabies.
I think we should definitely do that.
At least bits of it. You want to know what Crybabies is? Stay tuned. You were going to give it away right now.
Yeah, I was.
Don't give it away.
I was.
Stay tuned to the next episode. You will find out what Crybabies are, and we will have our special guest, the conspiracy theorist. We don't even know his name yet. Till then, stay glued. I can't now. I can't without
No.
that.
We'll come up with our own hip thing, right? We'll come with the Alt Black Podcast with Tony Asar and Lonnie Johnson says, their outro is stay tuned, stay glued, smoke a Dutch and read a book. Very catchy. I like it. Let's come up with our own send off.
Dad on the haters, obviously.
Let's make up one right now. Hey man, this has been another amazing episode of Androids and Alligators. I'll see you when I see you.
Till then, smoke a Dutch, read a book.
Oh, come on. Come on. We got to get a good one.
all right,
We gotta get
okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Androids and Alligators. It was a pleasure. I hope you...
Wear a condom.
All right. Okay. Could we do one more? I think we got one more.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Androids and Alligators. It's been tight.
Super tight.
Okay.
Wait, one more. All right. I'll throw it to you now this time. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another edition of Androids and Alligators. Till then, get up and...
Smoke a butt.
Oh, come on.
You got to do one more. Look,
Okay.
I get one more.
Okay. One more. Redemption. You get some redemption right
I'm
now,
going
right?
to close this one out.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining us for another special edition, number 10 of Androids and Alligators. Till then, go right, go left. But by the way, be
super skeptical about facts because
Nope, you're
people
done.
lie.
All right, it's over.
Bye. See how I tied that lie into bye? That's what.
Oh, you rhymed
professionals
it.
do. Yeah, of course. I freestyle rap.
Is that what you do?
Yep.
Next episode, you're going to...